Thanks, guys.
Gary,
Yeah,
congratulations, a 7-4 victory to get you back to winning ways tonight. How would you reflect on how that went?
Points. That's the most important thing. It wasn't a great game against myself, Michael. You know, we've had some crackers over the years, but tonight I think we'll put that one under the carpet and forget about it.
The perfect way to bounce back from last night. Does that just prove what a difference 24 hours can make in this Premier League now with the new schedule?
Oh, it can. It can. I'd done something stupid to my darts last night, you know, but whether it made a difference, I don't know. But I was kind of giggling to myself. I should never have done it before I went on stage against Gerwen. But lesson learned. I won't do that again.
Well, what did you do? Was that to change your flight, a point, or?
I'll tell you when I need to tell you. It's a trade secret.
Given how tight the table is at the moment, do you feel it could be anyone's for the taking, and do you fancy the job?
Even now it's still tight, you know, and I think in a few days' time it'll still be tight. You know, the way the game's going, nobody's actually running away with the points this time. Well, Glenn's doing all right now on the points. See, quite far ahead. How many points is Glenn on? 10. So yeah, even, you know, a couple of points, it's going to be tight, you know, but makes it a bit more exciting, doesn't it?
Michael seemed a little bit off colour last night and tonight. Could you sense that out there? And do you think he's just struggling with a bit of a crisis of confidence at the moment?
I think I was in the same boat as him, so I think we were both in the same place, you know. It was whose worst darts are going to win. I think I nicked it at the end, but like I say, Mike, you've got to look. Michael's been phenomenal for donkeys, you know, years and years and years since he won that first title in Dublin. He's been on a roller coaster, hasn't he? So to keep that going, you've got to remember that's hard work. You know, he's up against tens and tens and tens of players now that can play great darts. You know, so it's going to be harder for him. You know, but he's still, like I say, he's bet down as number one in history in darts.
Just finally for me, do you think that's a sign of things to come, that no one player is going to dominate the game now?
Could be interesting on the rankings, couldn't it? People jumping above left, right and centre. It used to be great when Phil used to win everything. You were playing for second spot, which was great because it kept you in the rankings for donkeys. Same with Michael, you know, with him winning everything, kept a cap on it. But now everyone else is jumping in and winning one here and there. Makes it a bit harder.
Gary, thanks for your time. Cheers.
Just that.
Gary, you don't seem too delighted with your performance, but surely a 7-4 win over Michael van Gerwen, you must be happy.
But we're used to having some cracking games. You know, we're used to absolutely battering each other up on that dartboard, and tonight it was like, well, it wasn't even a slugfest. It was just, let's have a throw and see what happens. Yeah, Michael never got one. You know, I know myself, I'm not near 100% on my game. You know, and the way Michael's B game, C game usually beats most people, but I think he was down about the Z mark tonight.
From thinking back where you were around 12 months ago, obviously pulled out of the Premier League last year, you must be happy with the resurgence you've made and to be up there playing and beating players like Michael.
Oh yeah, I mean, I do giggle at myself. The amount of time that I've actually had on a dartboard over the last probably 12 months has been next to nothing. So to nick a few games and pinch a few games, I do giggle at myself because these boys should be hammering me all over the place, you know. So we'll put it down as a bit of luck.
That's all from me, Gary. Thank you very much.
Yeah, all right.
Gary.